Konnichiwa, minasan konnichiwa. So I've spent the last few days working on my Nuka World Restoration Project mod, which is why I haven't been streaming. But now that I've actually got it kind of like a public release, I'm going to start streaming the development of it. So right now I am, as you can see, I'm loaded into the game. This is what we want. This is a completely vanilla character except for modern firearms, which is where this gun comes from. So there are only 2 mods running. Well, 3. A Scrap Everything mod, Nuka World Restoration Project, Raiders version, and Modern Firearms. That's it. Also, just to be completely upfront about it, this does have God mode on, simply because this character is for testing. This isn't a play character. This isn't for anything like that. I mean, the character's name is Modern Firearms, so I could remember that the mod is installed. So, yeah, we're here at the transit center. I haven't touched anything here or in the gauntlet, except until you get to cola cars, but I want to do a full run through of all of it and make sure that everything works. So we're going to come down in here, talk to Harvey, reload and shoot him, and yeah. We'll do some testing, and then once we figure out if there's anything else that needs done in the one place that I did another location today, which will be released here shortly, but it'll be released by when the stream is over, pretty much. Alright, let's talk to Harvey here.
Shit. They're gonna die.
Seems to work.
What happened to you?
Raiders. That's what. Those bastards have my family. You gotta help me. Please.
You look terrible.
Tell me about it. My family and I ran into the raiders. Found out.
Okay.
I managed.
So we don't need to watch.
You first.
We don't need to care about the dialogue.
No.
Jesus, they're... Oh. Here, take the fastest way to find
Okay.
control.
So this works. Alright, test 2. Now we reload. Testing mods. It's a lot different than playing the game. So yeah, okay, now.
Well, that wasn't very nice. Killing an innocent man.
Enet.
You're one ruthless son of a bitch, aren't you? Tell you what, you use that password you got off old Harv to unlock the control terminal in there. Power up the Nuka Express.
Cool.
The monorail will take you to Nuka World. If caps and killing are your thing, I got the offer of a lifetime for you.
I'll take that.
But only if you think you can handle it.
Okay. So yeah, it's kind of hard to stay in the mindset of doing testing when you're doing stuff like this. But you never know. Stuff might be useful when you're doing tests. Take those so I don't run out of bobby pins. Because I don't even think I have any. Okay. Okay, all this worked. Enet. Hi. It's very, very dark on my screen.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor,
Mantengaño Alejandro de las puertas. Loading time shouldn't be nearly as bad. If you have a bunch more mods, then it can take a lot of load. But I've already done extensive testing. I have a game where I've built a small settlement in Cola Cars, and I haven't had any issues other than Gage being wonky at the end of the fight. But there's a safety set switch in that, and I'll show you where it is.
hello. And on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize
Nani?
If you'll
Ah,
turn your
okay.
attention to the right side of the monorail, you can ascend
Lag.
Nuka World's famous Fizz Top Mountain.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. A lot of stuff isn't loaded in.
Fizz Top
Maybe
Mountain
that's
is
just.
the largest
I
man-made
have
structure
Creation
in
Kit
the
is still
world,
open behind
and it
this,
features
so
5-star Fizz Top
the game will
ratings.
take a performance hit a little bit.
Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA.
It's a lot easier to leave Creation Kit open, figure out what you need to do, and then fix it, save, hop in game and test. Because if you have to reload the mod every single time, it's a task.
Name's Gage. Porter Gage. And the truth is that guy Harvey you offed was just as
Oh God, you guys see that? Like all the ground there was just gone.
I'll give you the details, old pal.
Nani? There's no outdoor settlements. So this is making me curious. Is this just my system? There are no outdoor settlements. Not yet. The loading thing is in the corner, so. Hmm. The scripting seemed to be fine up until this point. What's going on? Nani? Nani shitori? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, it did not load every. Okay. Kawaii. Kawaii. That was scary.
We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any
Hindas.
personal belongings
Sono
before
hindas.
exiting the Nuka
I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe because this system's been.
Attention all my favorite undesirables out there.
Okay. I've been pushing this system kind of hard the last few days. So maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe that's it. We'll definitely do this again. Um, because the save I have is right outside of the the transit center. So yeah, we'll definitely do this again and find out if that was just a one-time thing because shit wasn't loaded yet. I hope like hell it was. Nope. I have not modified any health items or like health levels or anything like that. It's simply just the power of the gun. It does 80 damage. Like yeah, you're not supposed to get level modern firearm stuff until level 15. So is that all of them? Nope. Okay. 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 Awesome. In it. In it. So none of that's broken. That part still works. I know it does. That's how you can tell. Or just shoot it. This is just lazy. On the Raiders' part, not the game designer's part. For on the Raiders' part, it's lazy. All of them go off? Alright. No need. Well, it still goes off. It just didn't go off in the explosion. Okay. That one worked. And that one worked. Icky. Isn't it over here? Nope. Oh no, it's right over here. It's like, fuck. I don't ever deal with the keys. I just unlock the door. I know there's one in there. You know what? Maybe the explosion up there, maybe a havoc settles, and the explosion up there sent it flying. I bet it did. Hmm. That's interesting. I'll have to look at that. When I start doing the gauntlet, I'll have to look at that to make sure that key doesn't havoc settle. Okay. Well, there is a second key in there. Yo. Also, I have the game sound off so you guys don't have to listen to Red Eyes talking. Because he's annoying as fuck. I think everyone can agree with that. Been taking a solid minute to load some of these in some of these places. Was that intentional? Is like the game supposed to play a music cue right there? Hi. Okay. Jake dares let that blow up because it blows up the alien. Wow, a rat. Go away. Hit funny. Hi. Oh, that's the okay. That's the turret in there. Yeah, that one goes on. Cool. Konnichiwa. Sayonara. Like, okay. That thing worked. So for anyone who didn't hear me, this is a testing character. It's completely on God mode. Yep. Hmm. Good. Ine. Yep. So dangerous. Cool. Now we'll just let them come up behind me and deal with that themselves. No fire? Hmm. Okay, let's do this. We'll set this here because fuck that little 10 mil pistol. Okay. Nope. Hmm. Weird. I haven't even touched anything in here, so I don't know why the fire is not going off. Ugh. So fucking gross. Why do there gotta be so many of them? You can't get Shut the fuck up, Red Eye. I am surprised. Like, why? Like, why? How come, if they've been sitting here for nearly a year, how come nobody's put a bullet in him yet? If for anyone who didn't know, he does the radio so that way he stays the fuck out of everyone's way. Gage and Coulter told him go do the radio so that way he just left everyone the fuck alone and they can keep him out of their way. And that way, if they wanted him to shut up, they could turn him up. They could turn him off. Yeah. Stupid controller. Okay. Yep, honestly could not see them. You think so? Ah, come on, quickly before they run. Come on, you chicken. Cowards. Oh, I think he blew himself up. What an idiot. Baka. Kareba baka. What are you talking about? I'm slaughtering all you. Hmm. You scared out there? Come on. Get in here and fight. Wow, they put a collision marker there? That's bullshit. That's gonna be removed. You can't shoot through here. We have to fix that. Ah, cowards. Okay. Commonwealth, Naperville, Tunnel. Okay. Save right over here. Now, this is where the changes start. At first, it's going to look like nothing's different. And that's kind of the intent. Okay, that already went off. Uh, it's going to seem like nothing's different. But this version is for, it's for whoever wants to side with the Raiders or build themselves. You don't even have to side with the Raiders if you don't want to, but you can build this park however you want. One thing I need to figure out though is how to link decals to an object. Because I doubt any of you would notice this if I didn't point it out, but there's no blood. I had to remove the blood decals that can't be cleaned up or shit like that because I couldn't find, I don't know, a way to get rid of them or scrap them. Yo, with how funky this entire thing is, it scares me every time it takes a second for him to start talking. I'm just like, Nani, Nani. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, 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 bah. Shut up. Open the door. So yeah, it yeah, this was my first idea, which I was gonna link all the decals to this mop, and they are linked. Like, God, I'm glad you guys can't hear him. Anyway, um, yeah, this is linked to all the decals that were on the floor. That yeah, and like the handprints and stuff. It was linked to all of them, and I was thinking, okay, if I link lights to their source, the lights will be the lights will get deleted. Like the light of this doesn't actually come from the object. It comes from a little light source object that sits around it and makes the light effect. So by linking the light effect objects to the light, by scrapping this light, it scraps the lights. And I know that's probably confusing, but I was thinking the same thing would apply to the decals. So I figured, put it on a mop, name it Blood Mop, and see if it worked, but it did not. So I have to figure that out. Chotomate, kudasai. So I had a little issue where everything was owned in here. It wasn't owned by anyone who would actually give a shit. I just made it so that way a feral ghoul owned it. A random ass feral ghoul somewhere around in here. In Nuka World. But, I did figure out what the issue was. And it was in the, actual location data where Gage owned this. So yeah, it would cause some weird little issues. Okay, take that. Now this is the workshop. It's right back here where this thing is. It won't let you use it. So you can't cheat your Coulter. You can't cheat the Coulter fight. You see, it says locked. Someone must have a key. It is actually locked, but you can use it before finding the key. You just can't put your scrap into it until you figure out who's got the key. Okay, Nani. Hi, shut up. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, we're not here to worry about the dialogue. So long as it plays properly, that's all that matters. And it is playing properly. So, yeah, we don't have to listen to Red Eye's dipshit ass talk anymore. What I usually do for this fight is so I can do this real quick. Alright, cool. Triggers work.
Disciples, are you ready for blood? Are you ready for things to get wild?
Won't lie, I'm kind of proud of myself for getting this shit to work.
Operators, are you ready to see me notch another kill? And you, are you ready to die?
I don't know what that's called.
Let's do that!
That's why you switch them. Okay, let's take all that. Okay, let's...
This chick? Are you sure, Gage?
You better know what the hell you're doing.
She survived the gauntlet. She was smart enough to take my advice, strong enough to kill Coulter. She's what we need. How about we show some respect for our new leader,
She'll get respect when she earns respect.
I don't want your respect. I don't give a shit about any of you fucking psychos. That's the whole reason I'm making this mod, so that way wiping you guys out is not a waste of time. Okay, So right after that line there, you're supposed to come over here and talk to Gage, but for some reason, and I don't know if it has something to do with the sandbox or what, but if I disable the sandbox, it breaks Coulter, and he just like comes up to talk to you, and then just he just starts walking around in here and doesn't talk to you, so you can't progress. So there is sandboxing in here for all of them, and you notice they're standing around, kind of hanging around. It's because they have sandboxing, but blah blah blah. Anyway, it might be because of that, but Gage is now too busy to talk to you. Yeah, no matter what you do, he's too busy to talk to you, and I don't know. I don't know why. I hope someone who like knows a little bit better about the AI might be able to tell me what I can do, like maybe disable sandbox specifically for him or something like that, but I don't know. Anyway, as a solution to this, because otherwise you're completely stuck in here, like the doors won't open. So, there's Gage, there's the Raiders. You have the operators, the pack, and the disciples. Come right over here to where the disciples are watching and jump into this corner. There is a hidden trigger that only activates once Coulter is dead to advance the quest to finished. Everything works just fine. If you notice, Gage now walks away.
Let's keep the conversating between us, okay? Meet me in the overboss quarters.
Noni.
Gage.
Let's keep the conversating between us, okay? Meet me in the overboss quarters.
Why does he still have his... Why does he still have that voice? Okay. Anyway, if you were paying attention, you notice everything advanced properly once I jumped up into that corner. I don't know what's up with his voice. It hasn't done that before. Um, anyway, as soon as you reach this square right here, you pass this, and just in this square right here, you get access to the workshop. So yeah, once Coulter's dead, you get access to the workshop. You do not get the key, though. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You don't get the key. And you can come back over here.
Don't have the key.
See? Still no key, but workshop. Go, see, scrap the light. Light goes out. Oh, I don't like the red lights? Alright, well, we'll get rid of them. Oh, you don't like this light? We'll get rid of it. I know that's not super complicated to do, but the other part is this floor back here originally did not have workshop snap collision like this. Now it does, so you don't need a place anywhere mod to build it back here. All of it has this. I went through and made sure every single one of them floor pieces has it. Even in here. You can scrap all the corpses and everything. You can scrap this door so you don't have to walk all the way around to get in here. This generator is safe to scrap after the fight's done, because they don't do anything for you. So all the heads, all the meat hooks, all this. Oh, you want to be able to walk through here? Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that too. Do 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 do. Boom. Even these little rope things are scrappable, which I'm gonna go through and attach them to an object, so that way you won't have to scrap them individually. But all of the bumper cars, all the debris, anything not added by Scrap Everything mod, which surprisingly big amount of stuff. I added myself, so it has scrap. I will eventually add where you get resources for them, but not right now. This floor has collision on it. These little pillar things all have collision on them if you notice a chair rising up. And if you don't want the raiders hanging around in here, because I sure as shit don't, this was probably going to be like a player home. Boop. Get rid of these assholes too. Just boop. Boop. Bye. Bye. Nobody cares if you scrap them. They just go. Get rid of the barrel. Oh, get rid of them. Sayonara. Sayonara. This doesn't mess with any of their markers, so if you do decide you want to side with them and you want to like come in here and just redecorate a little bit, leave the building and stuff like they're like the flooring and the shack floor and all that. But you can take everything else out, like get rid of that light. It's that one and that one. Can completely redecorate in here, and then the colored lights aren't linked to anything, simply because like these lights up there, they're not linked to anything. You can't select them. I don't feel like there's really a need for it, because if you don't want the colored lights, you can just oh yeah, this is mostly vanilla. Kiss off. Okay, yeah, well, connected, switches, boom, okay, boom, boop, boop, boop. None. Okay, yeah, we'll just get rid of that for now. Alright, so we'll take a light and we'll stick her out there. They're bright enough, they overpower them. So, even in vanilla game, those lights are bright enough, they overpower the base lights. So, or the colored lights in here. So I don't feel like making the colored lights is something that needs to be done, but if people say they want it done, then that's something I don't mind doing, I guess. Okay. So this place is mostly done. I just kind of showing it off a little bit. The only thing I'm going to come back through here and do is link some more stuff to make it a little easier to scrap things, but yeah. The part I've been working on is the one place that I think I've had the most requests to do. I think it's the one Raider gang that everybody actually likes. But yeah, the first things that are going to be done are the headquarters. And you will have to, well, you'll see. Okay, so that psychopath Gage said we should go meet him before, or we should go talk to him in the mountain before we go do anything else. And obviously, like, I want to go do my testing, but part of my testing involves we need to go talk to him first.
He was sheep or a wolf? Where's the pet?
Caught one of the traders
Mace
here.
and tarred and feathered the last alphas. So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss.
Eat it.
We're all supposed to follow her? How does that work?
Oh,
Out of the ordinary around here.
for anyone who didn't know, because she's so easy to convince,
I thought we
fail the speech check with Sierra, and the way to convince her to do her quest is she takes you on a tour of Nuka Town. I never knew that because of how easy she is to convince. But if you fail the speech check, she makes you go on a tour of the town before she tells you what she's doing. And she tells you a bunch of interesting shit. Like, this parlor here, where the operators are, apparently used to have the Bottle and Cappy show, which I guess you'd have to get tickets months in advance for. And the cafe down there, that's now disgusting as hell, was apparently had a line all the way down over here to Fizz Top Mountain. So once we go talk to Gage up here, we'll go to the part that I'm building and we can start actually testing stuff. Shut up. I hate him so much. He's so annoying. Konnichiwa.
Welcome home, boss.
Mm.
The digs are yours now. Hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar taste. Everything.
Okay, so this is working. Cool.
Look,
Let's just get through this.
good. Let you. We had about a year.
Blah, 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 blah.
Fix this. I can.
Yeah. Look, Bert.
Don't worry. Everybody likes me.
Yeah. Look.
Okay. Let's do this.
All
Okay. Alright. Yo. Now, the place I've been building currently, it's so dark.
That last one died too fast.
I actually really like the lighting in here, though. Now that I've done some editing and made everything work. This, I've been building the parlor. It's fully functional. Yeah. The only thing is, you're gonna have to earn it. Like with the other HQs, you're gonna have to earn them. And just because you're the overboss doesn't mean you can come in here and start taking their shit. After all, what have you actually done for them other than kill the asshole that was in charge? So I personally think the lighting looks a little better in here. There were light boxes all over which brightened up these light sources a little bit, but I think this looks a little more natural. It's not a big change, but I don't know. I personally think it feels a little bit more natural.
Hey. Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
I got the
an idiot. Made us all look bad.
Eat it.
A clown. I
Okay.
guess we can. I want to know.
Bored. Kind of like this.
Hey,
It's all right. I suppose I'm mad. This?
pleasure.
Hi. Wakata. Oh god, I'm skipping too fast.
You'll come to understand soon enough.
Okay.
Because we're
Soda?
perhaps.
Okay.
We joined, though, by
Instead,
and that we.
Hmm.
Whatever you say. So, and if you think
Okay.
but do take
Pack act like rabid animals.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the workshop is in there, which if you notice, and Mags has the key, but they own everything in here now. You can't just come in here and start taking their shit. You haven't done anything for them, so why would they let you just pillage their house? You know what I mean? Even if you own the workbench, they still technically own everything here, so I need to do some stuff to set the whole location to owned, but for now, Mags is the owner of the workshop. She has the key to the door, by the way. Because, I mean, it's her room. We're going to just do this, though. And the only way to get this, boom, Just walk right in there. So, took a while. This is about the only thing I keep missing because I keep forgetting the damn things here, but all this is scrappable. The little doily on the table, like, say you want to scrap the table, you notice all the candles are selectable. Well, you can scrap the candles and keep the table, or keep it all, or scrap the whole thing and candles go too. Scrap the table and that general color thing. Oop, nani. Okay, those weren't set up properly. We'll have to fix that here in a minute. And those weren't. What the fuck? I could have swore to God I set all these up. Okay, so there's 2 sets of candles we have to fix. That one works. That one works. Those ones need fixed. Those ones still need fixed. What the fuck? I swear to God I fixed those ones too. Huh. And I know, okay. Not me. There's no way I missed that many. I could have swore to God those were all linked. If I scrap the tall one, they all go. That's how I set them up. But they should also go if the surface they're sitting on goes. I'll have to check that. Maybe you can't, maybe they can't be linked like that. Okay, so that'll go and the light goes out. Do that. See, those ones went. Huh. I'll have to check that. That goes out. Boop, 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 boop. There's a light source here or something. I'm not sure why, because when I'm in Creation Kit, I can only see 3 of them right there. And they're all linked to the oil lamp like that one. And this one. And okay, shut up. See, these ones they'll take out the wax puddle underneath them too. And 99% sure I got all these ones. Nope. Get out of my way. Not me. Okay, I know for a fact those ones are linked to that bookcase. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at these real close. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Don't care. Nonishitare. How the fuck? Is there legitimately a sit marker there? Like, okay. So yeah, everything in here has been linked to the workshop. Everything is scrappable. You can completely get rid of all the operator bullshit. Even the little heart thingies on the walls in here. All of it. Even the floor, unfortunately, but hey, just be careful. Don't scrap out your floor. Oh, these things. These chandeliers don't normally have candles on them. So when you first scrapped them, all of the candles would stay behind. So I had to go and link all of the lights and all of the candles to the chandelier. And surprisingly, the two in the middle are solid objects with the candles, but they don't, like, if you scrap them, the candles still stay behind. And then that one and the first one are completely separate objects from their candles. So yeah, these ones were layered together. The two in the middle were layered together, while the one on this one and the other end were not. Oh, there's one that I missed. Even though I'm pretty sure I fixed that. And that one. So there's a light source here. And another one up here. Those ones go out. Don't get real dark up in here. Yeah, see, those should disappear. Okay. These should disappear. Yep. Okay. So, light source there, candle up there, candles on the table, on the back there. I know I had an issue with this one right here, too. Yeah, again, there's another light source somewhere for this one that I haven't found yet. I'm not looking in the right spot for. That goes, that goes. I should take the terminal with it, too. Cool. The bed can be scrapped. Bed can be scrapped. Good, 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 good. Enet. Enet. So yeah, there's a few fixes left. But the parlor. Functional settlement. This is what I've been doing for basically just today. It hasn't been really... Oh, there's another light source here. Also. Okay, that goes. That goes. That goes. Those go. God, okay, here we go. Okay. It gets so dark. See, I can't even see this on my screen. I'm glad that it doesn't look this way on stream. Bye-bye. So yeah, you can't scrap the bosses, but you can scrap the, like, underlings and shit. And if you don't want them hanging around. Or if you do want them hanging around, you can even assign them to do shit. No, maybe not. I'll look into that. It says unassigned though, so I just kind of assumed, like, oh, they now workshop. But I guess there's no people in the top corner, so. Okay. That goes. Yep, okay, that general clutter needs fixed there too. Okay. Alright. We don't need to worry about exit save, that's fine. We don't want it to save anyway, because then all of that stuff will be gone. And we don't want it gone. So, first thing, what we did last, that general clutter. So this on the table. Select reference. This, stack it to the table. So those worked. These ones did not. Ah. Okay. See, I was hoping to do it in a way where if you scrap either the puddle or the candle, the whole thing would just go. Or you scrap the tallest candle out of all of them, but I don't think that's going to work. Okay. You can only have one parent reference, I guess, which makes sense. I mean, realistically, you'd think there could be two, but... Okay. Link those to the table, to that table. we'll take these, select reference, select table. Oh, for anyone curious, this is the reference batch action. So like you can select a couple things and do the same action to them all at once, which make sure I've only got just these things here. 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we'll select those 4 things. And then selecting the reference, double click the table, and you see the table comes up here, and then it's asking you what keyword for a linked reference. So workshop stacked item parent. So basically these are linked to the table. Just make sure you don't accidentally link other objects, like the last ones, like those last candles. Don't accidentally link them to this one. So you just don't control click the first one, then control click the rest of them that you're linking. And then it's just 2 button presses after, well, yeah, 2 button presses after that. So much easier than doing it item by item. And also, even if you're doing like, I want to link this candle to the wax, it's still so much easier to just do click, 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 click. Then double clicking the candle and all that other shit and having to type workshop S into the thing every time. Yeah, I'm glad I figured this thing out. Okay, which candle was it? Was it this one? See, this is what I mean. These are all layered together. They selected all the candles too, but if I come back here and select this one, it selects just the candle. The chain's not linked, but I'll need to link the chains too, I suppose. I believe it's this one. So right here, unfortunately, because they're all linked together, we actually do have to do this double click. Link to the chandelier. Okay. Okay. This one? Kono? No. Kono? No. Kono. It's one of these short ones. Okay. Hontoni. This is why we do testing. Well, I guess we'll go back in game and test it again. Yeah. Double. Well, no, it wasn't on this one that we had the issue. Okay. Surprisingly, these doilies are a separate item too. I had to link them to the tables, otherwise they just floated there. So that link. Mem, dank, tablecloth. Boom. There we go. I'm just going to redo this all over again with the candles here to make sure that they're all properly linked to their tables and not linked to the wax. So I guess if you want to delete the entire thing, just delete the table. Or delete them all one by one. Okay. So yeah, we want to get all the ones that are on that specific table. And we reference back to the table. Grab the candle. Arigato. See, that accidentally linked to the clutter, which we don't want that. There we go. Now it's the table. So you can see the little green lines in them. It shows the linkage. So the tall one is linked to the rest of them. So I didn't realize. Yeah. I suppose I could link the tall one to the table, but whatever. We'll just do it this way. Ha ha ha. There's some hiding there. Okay. Okay. That's all those linked to their table. It had to have been where I was trying to link them. Where like, oh, you scrap one of them, you scrap all of them, and then you scrap the table, you scrap all of them too. And I guess I got a little bit too complicated with it. We'll just keep it simple and stick them right to the table. Oh, do. Okay. Okay, that's all the candles linked back to their tables. Okay. The ones in here worked. Alright, so now there's a light source up here that did not get properly linked. Right here near this pillar. So we're going to turn on markers. Let's get rid of all the white lines first. That way we can much easier see. Okay. Right there. This one probably. No, that's not what I clicked on. I clicked on the light. Nani? God, sometimes it's just such a fucking bitch. Okay, no, that is link. No, it is not. It is not. Okay, so we'll select the reference. We'll link it right to this one. So, workshops, enter. Boom, done. Okay, now that's that light fixed. Also, these candles here need linked back to there. Okay, so go ahead and turn those off for a second. So this will be a lot easier. We'll just link. All those. Select the reference of the bookshelf. Do. Okay. And then these ones also got fucked up. Do. Nani? Ka. Okay. Alright. Now properly linked back to the table. Okay. Okay, properly linked to the table. Properly linked to the table. This is linked to the table too. Yep. Okay. Yosh. What else did I need to look at? Oh, well, first thing I need to check. No. Okay, cool. That floor has collision. Which, hold on. Oh. Copy. Just in case I need it. That is the collision for the for the workshop floor. Which, yeah, I guess all of them actually have it. Just to be sure, I know this one's different. Let me. Oh shit, that's the entire frame. Fuck, that's half the bathroom. Why? Yeah, that's literally half of the bathroom. Why? Why, Bethesda? Okay, so unfortunately, this is actually just a piece of floor. So it's not actually carpet. Same with all the way down the middle here. It's actually floor. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so another thing that I know didn't work. I need to click, 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 and click this. Select the reference. Link them to the light. Arigato. Now let's hope that works. Because for some reason it didn't want to last time. And then, yeah, this light. This light here. Okay, so, yeah, I can see 3 light markers for it. Here, here, and here. So, select it. Okay. Okay, why, wait, those actually were not linked. Why? Okay, I guess maybe I missed those two. Like I legitimately missed the other one. The one over here. It told, okay, kitchen, yeah, back here. One of these didn't get linked properly. This one did not get linked properly. So we'll link it to the big candle. Do. Okay, now, did one of these not get linked properly? This one is linked, that one is linked. What do you link to, though? Oil lamp. Oil lamp. Oil lamp. Wait. Okay, stacked item. I should have checked the keyword too, stacked item. Okay. So those ones are properly linked. And this one is too. See, that's the first time this one didn't actually go out. So I don't know, maybe it just didn't properly scrap it. Those are linked. Those are linked. See, that makes me wonder. There's 4 on that one. There's 3 on all the other ones. Well, there's 4 on this one. But 1. See, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're just spread out a little more. Huh. Huh. Ah, kusa. Damn camera. Okay. Let me check to make sure these candles are properly linked to the thing, just so I can make sure. Metal shelf. Yep. Height. Okay. I know these ones. Okay. Save it. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm saying that so much. I'm doing my best to make sure I'm not missing anything before we go back and do another test run, because it can take a minute to load sometimes. Make sure I grab all these and get to this table, because I always seem to overlook this one. Yup, hi. And I got that. Okay. Save. Test. Okay. I honestly prefer to do in-game testing like this and just go in there and just mess shit up. The first time I did this Coulter fight, I went in there and hit him with like that big boy mini nuke thing, and had infinite ammo, so that thing was basically like a machine gun. So just and it didn't crash or nothing. It didn't break anything. I was like, holy shit. First thing I'm going to test is make sure they still get hostile if you take anything. I need to run this through Xedit too and clean it, but probably help the load times a little bit. Okay. So first thing, that way we can do testing without having to worry about dying. Okay.
Hey, thought you're all right.
Come on, die. There we go. Hi. Yo. Sayonara. Wasn't even hitting him. No, you don't. 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 Okay. Okay, we're really gonna go down that route? Wait, wrong gun. Okay. Stop healing! This thing does so little damage compared to the other one. Yeah, we'll just go back to the good thing. Sayonara. Okay. Again. Shut up. God. Okay. So that worked. They all got pissed when I told their shit, which is what I wanted. A lot of stuff doesn't seem to have settle. Let's see. Oh, never mind. There it goes. No need. No need. What? Did one of the things not go off? Where is it? Can I see it? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah, see, I had the key. I stole it off of her. Let's make sure... Whoop. Yep. And now I can actually scrap stuff in it too because I have the key off of her. So it can actually access the workshop. All that still works. Cool. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Cool. Oh, I forgot that one general clutter on that one table. Okay, get the papers, I guess, if that's what you really want to do. Okay. Table. Eat it. Yosh. Lights out. None. Okay, that is on the back side. Well, I guess if you want to call it the front side. Stage side of the chandelier. Go ahead and get rid of that fucker. Okay. Eat it. Yosh. So you can use the workshop and they won't get hostile at you if you scrap all their shit and rebuild it. You won't be able to take stuff out of the workbench though. I can tell you that much. Like, at least don't let them see you do it. Not until you become allied with them. Which, I will make a way to do that. Right now, we're making these all settlementized. Okay, there's those lights. All these go out. Those. That one. That one. See, it went out that time. Yup. Yup. Yosh. Yosh. Should link that clutter and stuff to the workbench or to that shelf too. Okay, that goes. Yeah, these boxes that are floating there, I should link those to the workbench or to the shelf that they're on. Yup. Okay. It looking pretty dark. Nani? See, what the fuck? Okay, I guess it's the Pip-Boy light that hit it that time. Why is it not going out? And those are not properly linking either. Okay. Got the beds. Make sure these actually go. Okay. Still there. Oh, I missed a table over here. There's apparently a light up there, too. Okay. This one here being on the floor. Just scrap the tall one. Okay. Gotta check a few more light sources. And I think this place will be pretty much done. Nani? Oh. Hi. Yosh. Yosh. Okay. Yeah, that one will go. Add this thing in there too. The microphone. Also, yeah, you should be able. Yeah, you should be able to scrap all their corpses too. Except the bosses. I don't think you. Yeah, you can't scrap the bosses, unfortunately. I'll have to add them also. But then the bad thing is you can actually just scrap them entirely, and then they're out of the game. So. Okay. Alright. Yep. Don't save. I don't want it to save. Okay, so... up here we have some light issues. Which... we need to figure out which of these... might be the one at the top, honestly. This one here. Nope. Okay, so one of these is not linked to the chandelier properly. This one. Select the reference, link it there. Workshops. Boom. Okay, there's one light fixed. And this one is not linked either. Okay. We'll just do that. Neither is that one. Why? Or this one. Okay. That one is. How did I miss those? None. Ah. Okay, that one's connected. Okay, so apparently it was just those three right there. So, yep, link to the fancy chandelier. So if you notice, the white lines will appear when they're linked to the chandelier because the chandelier is linked to the workshop. So that's how I can tell if they're connected to something or not. And then also the lines, but sometimes those green lines can be really hard to see. I see that one, and this one is connected, I believe. Or it's just part of the... no, it's connected. That's the one we did first. Are you linked to... Is it you? Are you my problem light? Yes, you are. Okay, first off, I need to get this into a position where I can actually... There we go. Okay. Select reference. Fancy chandelier. Keyword. Workshops. See, doing this individually every single time is a pain in the ass. Because I have to type in workshops every time. Okay, make sure that reference isn't still open. So, but on this one, I really can't fucking do that. And this one's also not linked either. Fuck it, just link to the chandelier. Don't need to be to one of the workshops. Okay. Alright, I think that's the lighting issue there. This one? What's this one linked to? Okay, I don't need the fucking... No, this one's not linked either. Da, 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 da. Okay. Select the reference, and again, workshops. The keyword is not workshops, by the way. It's just if you type in workshops, it is the first one that it attaches to. It's workshop keywords. It's like workshop stacked parent keyword. And you need it to go from, like, say I want these candles to disappear when this gets scrapped. When the bench. So the candles will disappear when the bench gets scrapped. So you need to go to the candles and link them as, you need to link the table as the parent. Okay, so let's check these lights here. Let's check all these lights. Make sure. Stacked item parent, see? Stacked item parent, oil lamp on. Okay. Stacked item parent, oil lamp on. Height. Height. There's only one of them there too. Like, there's not two light sources there that I'm missing one because they're overlaid on each other. There's only one. Oil lamp on. Do. Okay, so now the oil lamp should have a parent to the sink. Okay. Or not the sink, the refrigerator underneath it. Okay. So if you scrap the refrigerator, you scrap the oil thing, and you scrap the lights. Okay. And then... No, it wasn't these ones. I think those were the only ones. These big boxes on the outside of the build area and the sandbox area. Okay, I think those were the only ones. So, play, bye-bye. Go. I don't care that it can't sync my Steam. Just stop fucking telling me that. Oh my god, your saves aren't backed up to the internet. And we can't get your saves. Oh, it's the end of the world. Don't play your games. No, fuck you. All my saves are local. Well, the only save I care about right now is local. Okay. Load the parlor. Welcome to game development, people. It's lots of this. Lots of testing. I could be doing a lot more and then coming in here and doing testing, but I'm down to the points where pretty much this entire area is done because I was smart enough to take a lot of the things that I knew would be like I figured would be universal and added them to a universal list when I was doing cola cars. So I don't have to redo them over and over and over again for every single area. It saved a lot of time on this. Like for real. Okay, that's freaking out. Let's take it. Don't kill me, please. Okay, they got hostile. I fucked them over one too many times. I took one of their precious soders. One of their sodies. Yo. Damn, she's barely taking any damage. Marata! Yo. Who's back there? Is it William and Lizzie? Yeah, it's William and Lizzie. Okay. Okay. Until Tomate get a sight, I gotta make Red Eye shut up because I don't want to hear him while I'm back here. Okay. No, how come she's the weakest of them? Wow, you're okay. You're not actually enemies with him until you kill one of the leaders. That's awesome. That's actually pretty awesome. No, you don't. No, you don't. No heals. No heals. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. No heals. No heals. Did I? Because it seems like you're the one getting your ass kicked here. He had to use 2 stim packs just to keep... Here we go. Okay. Yo. Ah, Kuso, I forgot about that. But I got the lights. So. Oh, wait, did I link this general clutter to the table? Did I link it to the table? Hi. Yosh. Okay. Triple checking. Triple checking. Okay, I don't care about the office papers. I want to scrap the fucking workbench. Or the bookshelf. Okay. Gosh, gosh. Go away. Out of my way. Gosh. It looks like it's about right here. There's for sure something I'm missing on that one. And the other one in here, I bet. Because that one doesn't do it. This one in here doesn't do it. The one dangling from the roof don't do it. Hoi. Yo. Okay. I also need to link the general clutter on that to the shelf. Honey. What am I stuck on right here? Is there a collision marker or is it this thing? Okay, it's that thing. Okay. I'm gonna say I didn't see a collision marker here and here. Okay, so scrap the fridge, all that goes. Except that one light, which looks like it's right there. Okay, that one goes. That one still goes. Those still go, and these still go. Yeah, I didn't even have to guess. You didn't even have to try. Okay, that goes, that goes, that goes, that goes. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. We gonna get in there, we gonna look at them lights real fucking closely, because it was real close. Okay, that's the entrance. What are we missing here? Blue light radius, turn that on. Doesn't really help me much. Oh, it's already open up. Ah. What changed? It says there's only one. Sandbox batteries. Okay, South EPD for what? Okay. Edit layer. Okay, base objects. That's not the same thing. So no, there's actually a lot of stuff in there. So there's some other kind of light right here that I'm missing. It isn't properly linked to the oil lamp. Right here. Is it that? No, because the light boxes are gone. I got rid of the light boxes. No. No, there's not two of them in there. Okay. Let's Control C that back into place. Wow, I was damn close. Okay, there's not two of them. There's not one coming from underneath it. None. Okay, let's try. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we got 3 lights. The lamp, the end table, the floor, the wall, the hanging cloth. I think that's something that's probably that. And the mirror. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right, yeah, right there. There's a 4th one right here. Can I see it? Where is it? Okay. So let's go over here to cell view. Type DLC04 oil lamp light. Okay. DLC04 oil lamp light. And of course I fucked that up. Oil lamp light. There we go. And this one right here. This is our culprit. I'm going to click that right there so it doesn't hide. This one. Anthony? Night. Anthony. Height. Okay. Edit. See, it says it's linked. What the fuck? Okay. Yup. Do this again. Oil lamp light. Okay, default light fire. I wish this would give you the form ID for the item too. That would be nice. Okay, default light fire. 01. I think that's 01. Okay. Default light fire 01. Okay. It's not on here. Oh wait. Yep, right here. Okay. Edit. That one's on there. Edit. That's the one. This motherfucker right here. Select reference in window. Boom. Boom. Fuck yeah. Okay, let me make sure that that actually. Edit. Oh, I didn't set a keyword. Ha. Good thing I checked. Okay. Workshops. Boom. Okay, there's that one fixed. Now that we know that, let's turn off light radius. Because that's not really fucking helpful. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Okay. Now, all that stuff. What do we got? Okay, 3 light sources. I guess I should have zoomed out a little bit more, but it seems to be pretty damn close. Visible only. Okay. Edit. It's this one. What? There's 2 of them right there or something? Is that it? Is there 2 of them? Because if there's 2 of them, that one I can believe. I'll accept that one. But if it's I didn't link this one, I'm calling fucking shenanigans because I know for a fact I did. I've checked this 4 times trying to make sure all these are linked. Yeah, if that's all that was, I'm calling shenanigans. If it's being like you didn't link it. No, I'm not even gonna check. I don't want to know. I don't want to know because it'll piss me off. Okay. There are not. God damn it. Okay, there are not sit markers right here. Those markers are all for these things. So, okay, don't know why they're sitting. Don't know why they're sitting inside the table right there. That's just weird sandboxing, I guess. But anyway, God, stop. I don't care. But since you care so goddamn much, I didn't even see my internet on there. That's why it's not connected. Okay. Okay. Roll the game up. Back to the parlor. I hope like hell that fixed it. I hope. So far though, the parlor has been a lot easier than cola cars. Minus all the goddamn candles. I mean, that's honestly probably the worst part is all the candles. Because these dumbasses, these psychopaths they gotta be classy. The classy. I don't remember what that quote was, but you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. So dress up as much as you want. You guys are still psychopathic just human garbage is what these people are. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna check to see. Because we know they get violent, we know they get okay. Yo. Konnichiwa. Yosh! Ine. Yosh. I don't even care that that's not gonna link. Okay, and it was this one. Yosh. Okay. はい。Yep. I remember exactly which one that was. It was this one. This little bastard right here. Shut the bakayaro. Yeah, see? It's not linked to the chandelier. only downside is I actually have to make sure that I do this from this angle, because if I try to do it from up top or like that, I'll end up hitting the sandbox marker, and then the thing will just be stacked to that. It wouldn't really break anything or hurt the game, but if you wanted it to scrap on its own, you'd have to scrap the sandbox marker, which you can't do. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The microphone. That's what I'm thinking. This. So this is not scrappable. So what we're gonna do, move this down a little bit so I can better select this. Okay. I'm gonna type NWRP in here, which brings up all of the stuff for Nuka World Restoration Project. Because I know, well, I don't, I'm not gonna brag, but you know, you gotta sort your shit, and if I need to find something for my mod, all I gotta do is type that in. So we're gonna go right here, Nuka World General Stuff Scrap, which is a form list. We're gonna scoot this right over here. So now, up in this, we do radio. Oop, nope. It always does this because I'm under all. Okay. Radio, microphone, freestanding 01 static. And we'll just drop that bad boy right in there. Okay, now I hit save. Save. Don't care. Stop telling me about it. And we go back in this final test for the parlor. Well, probably not final test because I have to do a bunch of other stuff like, you know, manipulating the being friendly, the workshop actually becoming owned by you, and but that'll be later. Okay. Okay. So yeah, they'll still all get hostile. We ain't gotta test that anymore. We know for a fact that that'll happen. Unlock. Konnichiwa. I probably actually really shouldn't say that. I say shine. Just look at her and just go shine. Okay. Link. Yup. Yosh. Sugoi. Not to brag, but sugoi. Yosh. My favorite thing is the fact you can. God. I cannot state it enough how much I hate him. He's so fucking annoying. Just, ugh. goddamn master of two notes. I'll probably come back through here eventually and link all that clutter. Like this, the general clutter, that's the grime that's supposed to be on the counters. Link those to the counter. Yosh! But for now, they don't break nothing, so it don't need to be fixed. We getting dark, boys. You fucking edgelord raiders are gonna like this. We're getting dark. Yes, it is actually that dark on my screen. That's a chair. Okay. I can't see that. I really cannot see that. Okay. Yeah, I can't see anything other than the green and that and the doorway. Well, and the candles, obviously. But other than that, I can't see shit. So this got the candles, right? Yep. Yep. I'm having to use the stream to check. Yep. Alright. Yosh, 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 yosh. Yeah, I missed one. Fuck. It's always something. It's always something. Nothing ever works just as easy as you want it to be. It's always something. Okay. So there's a light source here that I missed. This one. Okay. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. And we'll just check both of them to make sure I didn't. This one? Oh, I guess both of them. I missed both of these fuckers. Poco wapaka. Okay. So, we'll click this one, view, reference batch. Shit, that's already open, isn't it? Ah, nani? Doko? Ah, hi. There we go. Okay, so we'll link these to the light. Yep, to the candle. Okay, so now workshops. Okay, that is all of the lights, finally. To be honest, that's about one of the biggest pains in the asses. Now, I am fairly fucking certain everything has collision for the floor. Let me just double check. No, it does not. Okay. So, build wood. Fuck it, I'll just copy that. Okay. I'll project the window. Control A, Control V, get rid of the one. Okay. God damn it. I really don't want to fucking... Okay, so... I don't want to do all of those with collisions. So... Do. It seems like I only got to do 3. So we do this one. paste. Hi. Trim edge and trim corner. Trim edge 1, this one. Pesto. Hi. Trim corner. This one. Hi. Okay. So now those have workshop collision, and I do believe that it just extends into here. So, okay, let me double check. This floor. Fairly certain this one does because it's the same one that's in height. Also, this delete because we don't need to delete that. We don't need to delete the floor. Okay, and this is already linked. Yep. Are these linked to? No, they're not. But they're still grabbable in the game. Actually, no, they're not grabbable in the game. And those aren't linked, but they are. Oh, it's push-ups. Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck is this? So all these blue things are animation markers. These red things are like triggers, and these eye things are like basically like movement reference points. It's ugh. But none of this stuff would work with like these blue animation things. None of that would work without these green boxes. These green boxes are sandbox. Well, maybe not the green boxes, but there's a sandbox somewhere that tells like this is where you can do stuff. I think it's these green boxes. No, that was my bad. Yeah, sandbox kitchen rep. It's the green boxes. See, like this one just sits even at a weird angle. They're like, nah, they don't need to fucking, they don't need to be perfect. It sits at a weird angle. And slowly just gets farther and farther away from the wall. But it's fine. I don't need to mess with those, to be honest. All right. Now the actual final test. See, that's why I said on the last one I shouldn't say final test, because there's going to be so much more tests. Every time I say final test, you have to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my Twitch and my YouTube every time I say final test. If you're already subscribed, unsubscribe and resubscribe. Oh, God. It's so hot in here, it's making me tired. It's not a good thing. Okay. So again, we'll just unlock the door. Okay. That one. microphone worked. That worked. Yosh. Okay. Okay, I think this is a good point for now. Oh, on this, since these are all separate, the four corners of this are separate, I set it so that way if you scrap the front one, this front one, or wait, no. Okay, that fucked up too. It was set so you scrap the front one there, they all get scrapped. Okay then. Yeah, I don't even know what I need to test now because it seems well. Okay, I guess collision. We'll test floor collision.
So honestly, if you had to choose, is
There we go.
sunrise or Christ.
Okay, this one is missing floor collision for some reason. Hey, that does have collision. Cool. Oh. Good, good, good. Eat. Oh. Okay, that one's missing it. Okay, so two pieces of floor. Two. Height. Height. Two pieces of floor are missing. Workshop collision. Alright. So let's go put that in there, and then this will be done. The parlor will be ready to go, and it will be uploaded on Nexus as soon as the stream is over. So if you are watching and you are very interested in wanting to build here, or in Colicars, or in Colicars, because Colicars is fully done exactly like this. It works. Pay attention to the beginning of the stream because there is something with there's a small glitch with Gauge, but it is not game breaking. It doesn't break anything else. Hontani. Arigato. Sorry, the fucking camera is being stupid and deciding, no, I'm going to do the opposite of what you're telling me to do. It does that shit sometimes. Okay, so this floor piece, is it this? Height. Paste height. Yes, I am just editing the base objects on this, but to be completely fair, I don't see any harm in this because if these items are really only used in places where you're not going to be building a settlement, and if you are in a place where there's a settlement that allows you to build on floors like this, and like it's probably modded, or they didn't include collision on the floors for some reason. So this honestly, I think this is just quality of life, making the floors have collision for fucking workshop. Okay, the other one was in here. I think it was a half slab, like right in here. Yeah, this one. It's plot hole 3. This one didn't show up on my search. So paste it. Yep. See, because it's got the hole in it right there. So then yeah, we'll make sure that this also, okay, has collision on it. Awesome. And that's it. That's the parlor. Um, it's ready to go. They don't like you stealing their shit, obviously, because you haven't done anything for them. Why would they let you come in here just because you're the new overboss? As they say in the Cola Cars arena, you'll get respect when you earn respect. So, like, if you want to side with them, they're not gonna let you come in here and just take their shit. You're gonna have to earn it. If you're not siding with them, you're gonna kill them anyway. So, who cares if they own it? Who cares if you technically steal it? They're dead. They don't care. So, yeah. Uh, this one didn't take nearly as long. I've gone through, and a lot of the floors were already collision made from when I did Cola Cars. I did a lot of that uh, preemptive strike. I took a lot of stuff that I knew, like the stuff in Nuka Town, all the decor and the spikes and the bodies and the heads and all that stuff that you're gonna want to get rid of. It's all set into a scrap list and it's all ready to be scrapped. So when I go to do Cola Town, I don't have to go through and individually find every single one of those items and make sure that they're scrappable. They are scrappable because I did it once already. What I have to worry about is finding things that were not used in Cola Cars. But hopefully, as I expand out the list of what I'm adding to the scrappable list and stuff that needs to be scrapped that isn't already covered by scrap everything. Yeah, it'll be a lot easier and these will come out a lot quicker. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed a quick look into Creation Kit. I'm not the best at using it. I'm not super experienced. I've only done like I've done a couple settlements. These are the first two proper settlements I've done. They don't break quests. You can still use everything. Everything's scrappable. The lights are linked. They're fancy. I'm proud of them. I'm honestly proud of them, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream. I hope you all have a great night. Bye, everyone.